Hey there! Welcome back to English with Luna. I'm so happy you're here today because we're going to do something a little different and really fun. In this episode, you'll listen to a slow English story, all in the past tense. It's perfect for A1 and A2 learners, or anyone who wants to practice listening and shadowing while improving your pronunciation and rhythm. Now, what's shadowing? It's when you listen and repeat what I say, almost at the same time to train your mouth and your ears to move together in English. Don't worry if it feels a bit strange at first. It's one of the best ways to sound more natural and confident. So today, I'll tell you a short story about my day yesterday. I'll speak slowly, clearly, and naturally, with pauses so you can repeat after me. You'll also hear lots of past tense verbs like woke up, went, ate, made, saw, everyday verbs that help you talk about your daily life. So get comfortable, maybe grab your headphones, take a deep breath, and get ready to enjoy the story. And remember, don't just listen, try to speak along with me. That's how you build real fluency. All right, let's begin. Yesterday was a special day for me. Not because something huge happened, but because it felt calm, warm, and full of little moments that made me smile. I woke up around 7 in the morning. The first thing I noticed was the sunlight coming through my window. It wasn't too bright, just soft, golden light touching my face. I stayed in bed for a few seconds, listening to the birds outside. Then I took a deep breath and said, "Okay, new day, let's do this." I got up, stretched my arms, and went straight to the kitchen. The smell of coffee filled the air while I waited for the water to boil. Making coffee is one of my favorite parts of the morning. It's quiet, it's simple, and it makes me feel ready. I poured it into my favorite mug, the one with a small picture of a cat on it, and took the first sip. It was perfect. Hot, strong, and just what I needed. While I drank, I checked my phone. I saw a few messages, one from a friend, another from my mom. I smiled when I read, "Good morning, don't forget to eat breakfast." She always says that. I replied, "I won't, Mom," and then made some toast with butter and a little honey. Simple, but delicious. After breakfast, I took a shower and got ready. The water was warm, and I started humming a song I had stuck in my head since the day before. I got dressed, a white t-shirt, blue jeans, and sneakers. Comfortable and light. Then I sat down at my desk to start working. My laptop was waiting, and next to it, my cat, Luna, was sitting like a little queen. She looked at me with sleepy eyes, as if saying, "Are you going to work already?" I laughed and said, "Yes, Luna, some of us have responsibilities." She didn't look very impressed. I opened my notebook and started writing ideas for my next English video. Words began to flow, and I felt focused. I like that quiet moment when it's just me, the sound of the keyboard, and a cup of coffee getting colder on the table. Every now and then, Luna would walk across my keyboard like she wanted to help, or maybe just get attention. By noon, I was hungry, so I took a break and went to the kitchen. I cooked some rice with vegetables and fried an egg. While I was cooking, I played a soft playlist in the background. Something acoustic, something that made me feel relaxed. When I sat down to eat, I opened the window and a light breeze came in. It smelled like spring, fresh and peaceful. After lunch, I washed the dishes, put everything away, and decided to take a short walk. The sky was bright blue and the air was warm, but not too hot. On my way to the park, I saw people doing their own little routines. A man jogging, 2 kids sharing an ice cream, an older couple holding hands and walking slowly. I smiled to myself. These small, ordinary things make me happy. At the park, I found a quiet bench under a big tree. I sat there for a while, just watching life happen around me. The leaves moved gently in the wind. A little dog barked at a pigeon and then ran in circles. I took a few deep breaths and felt thankful. Thankful for simple moments like this one. After some time, I went back home. My cat greeted me at the door, rubbing her head against my leg. I made myself a cup of tea and sat on the sofa. While drinking it, I opened YouTube and watched a funny video. I laughed out loud, the kind of laugh that makes you forget about everything for a second. Luna looked at me like, "What's so funny?" which made me laugh even more. Later in the evening, I called one of my best friends. We talked for a while about random things, how her day went, some silly memories from school, and plans for the weekend. We laughed so much that my cheeks started to hurt. After the call, I felt lighter, happier. When the sun started to go down, the room turned orange. I cooked dinner, pasta with tomato sauce and a bit of cheese. I sat by the window watching the sky change from orange to pink and then to a soft purple. That moment, with my plate of pasta and my cat curled up nearby, felt perfect in its simplicity. After dinner, I cleaned the kitchen, turned off the lights, and went to my room. I put on my pajamas and grabbed a book. I didn't read for long, just a few pages, but it was enough to calm my mind. My eyes started to close slowly. Before sleeping, I thought about my day. Nothing extraordinary happened, yet it felt full. Full of small things that made it mine. I whispered, "Thank you," turned off the light, and let the quiet night take me to sleep. And that was my day. Simple, peaceful, and real. All right, my friends, now that you've listened to the story, let's take a moment to look back. Did you notice how many verbs were in the past tense? That's because the story was about yesterday, something that already happened. So let's practice together. You can repeat after me. Don't worry about being perfect. Just focus on sounding natural. Ready? Let's go. I woke up at 7 o'clock. I woke up at 7 o'clock. I got out of bed. I got out of bed. I made some coffee. I made some coffee. I drank my coffee slowly. I drank my coffee slowly. I checked my phone. I checked my phone. I took a shower. I took a shower. I got dressed. I got dressed. I started working. I started working. My cat jumped on my desk. My cat jumped on my desk. I played with her. I played with her. I cooked lunch. I cooked lunch. I went for a walk. I went for a walk. I saw people in the park. I saw people in the park. I came back home. I came back home. I watched a funny video. I watched a funny video. I called my friend. We laughed a lot. I cooked dinner. I cooked dinner. I read my book. I read my book. And finally, I fell asleep. I fell asleep. Good job! If you repeated those sentences, you just practiced more than 15 verbs in the past tense. Each time you listen and repeat, your English rhythm gets smoother, more natural, more confident. Now, let's look at some of those verbs together. Some are regular. They end with ed. For example, worked, cooked, watched, laughed, cleaned. Easy, right? And some are irregular. They change completely. For example, wake to woke, drink to drank, go to went, See to saw, get to got, fall to fell. You can't add ed to these ones. You just have to remember their special past forms. But don't worry. The more you listen and use them, the more natural they'll become. You don't need to memorize them like a robot. Let your ears do the work. Listen, repeat, and imagine the story while you say it. Let's do one more short shadowing round. But this time, imagine the actions as you speak. Feel the story in your mind. I woke up. I drank coffee. I went outside. I walked in the park. I felt happy. I came back home. I watched a movie. I read my book. I fell asleep. You did it! That's the power of shadowing. You connect words with images, sounds, and feelings. That's how English becomes part of you. If you liked this kind of slow English story, keep practicing with me. You can listen again tomorrow, maybe this time without reading. Try to remember the verbs and say them before I do. And remember, learning English isn't about speed. It's about connection. One story, one sentence, one day at a time. So, take a deep breath, give yourself credit for showing up, and don't forget, every time you practice, you grow. Little by little, your confidence will surprise you. And that's it for today's story. I hope you enjoyed listening, and maybe, just maybe, you could feel a little more confident speaking English today. If you want to keep improving, come back and listen again tomorrow. Each time you do, your pronunciation, your rhythm, and your confidence will grow little by little. That's how real progress happens. This was English with Luna, your calm space to practice, learn, and enjoy English without pressure. If you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment to tell me what you thought about the story, and share it with your friends, your classmates, or even your family. Anyone who's also learning English and wants to practice in a simple, friendly way. I love reading your messages and knowing where you're listening from. Some of you are in South America, some in Europe, and some even in Asia. It's amazing how English connects us all. So thank you for being here, for giving yourself time to learn, and for sharing a few minutes of your day with me. Remember, you don't have to speak fast to sound fluent. You just have to speak with heart, and every word you say with confidence is a step forward. Take care, keep smiling, and keep practicing with me. This was English with Luna. See you in the next one. Bye for now.